Kelly Sloan said something, the New South Wales Liberal leader. I think a lot of our viewers would resonate with them, where she said people in New South Wales have had a gutful. I think, to be honest, you could extend that across the country when it comes to the weekly demonstrations and so on. The Prime Minister says people don't want conflicts brought here. We see this image last night, and I'll play the pictures because you were reporting it earlier with Laura. Josh Lee says it's police brutality. What do you make of it, Andrew? The Premier urging people don't make a judgment based on 10 seconds of video.
Yeah, well, there's this particular footage. I'm just trying to make sure this is the right one, of a kid on the ground. And I've had several police email me since I commentated on this last hour. And they're saying to me, look, he's trying to bite the leg of the officer. OK, so he does lift his head. That's inconclusive. That seems like excessive force. But police have also told me, and they weren't involved in the protests at all. These are just rank-and-file police who give me their professional opinion, that he's not handcuffed at this moment. He has one hand in a cuff, and that the officer needs to stop him moving so he can put the other cuff on. So that is kind of the technical explanation. But that footage doesn't look great, and I think there can be debate about excessive force. And, of course, a lot of people will just say, well, you know, the protesters shouldn't have been where they were, so bad luck, which is, you know, I definitely, and I said this last hour, I think it's regrettable and kind of crazy, and I really disapprove of the fact that these protesters didn't obey what the courts wanted. Exactly. You know, we had freedom of assembly here. They were given a route to follow. Why on earth didn't they follow that route? But look, I think these matters, a couple of these will end up before the Law Enforcement Conduct Commission, because the cops looked a bit overzealous there for mine. But, I mean, that's a matter for, you know, professional standards and the Law Enforcement Conduct Commission. Not being there, not seeing what that kid was doing other than the footage. I'm not going to make a black and white review of it, except to say that people need to see it. And it's certainly a hot topic of debate, I can tell you that. The amount of people who've already approached me since we revealed it to our viewers last hour. It's a yarn, it's a story. There's no doubt about it.